Manuge Nagaland TV big breaking the swagat kurase ami chipen khung idia ami apni khan nimide khopor anigina ase Nagaland TV laga viewers khan aro followers khan karne ekta tangor khopor ekta higina ase idu big breaking to ki ase kule to Nagaland state sarkar pra May 16 the governor of Nagaland Professor Jagdish Mukhi bra chief minister Nipio Rio ke chiti likhigina tai bra chanai dishe Nagaland pidorde Jake Gates khan pura bon greedy bi kuigina khopor dishe Nagaland governor laga chiti do hunigina edu swikar kurigina Nagaland government bra Nipio Rio laga government bra aji May 19 de ekta dangor katam faisla loigina chari dishe idu faisla de ki ase kule do Nagaland sarkar bra Nagaland pidorde Jake Gates kiman ase municipal councils bra chula khan civil society organizations khan bra chula khan departments khan bra chula khan kiman state pidorde Jake Gates thagi kena public khan laga hat debra puisa lo ase one place to another place chabule tade khan bra puisa lo ase it one pura bon greedy she aji laga state aji laga date debra effective aji bra immediately kuigina khobor ekta ulai gina ase idu big breaking do ami kan ekta bra chani lobo holibi idu nacha agire ami ajanda khan ge ek par kui dibole mon ase Nagaland state government laga idu faisla do ki ase gule do Nagaland pidorde galat dariga bra mishamishi bra public khan ge bishi luti ase departments khan bra hoilibi civil society khan organizations khan bra hoilibi no hoile do kishim organizations khan bra jaga de check gates banai gina public khan ge bishi puisa luti ase idu nimide state sarkar bra state pidore illegal taxation khan kala tarika bra puisa utha khan sab bon greedy bole Nagaland sarkar bra idu dangor faisla do loigina ase idu dangor faisla do ami khan ekta bra chani lobo aro idu ek par guidi bole mon ase Nagaland governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi bra chief minister Nipio Rio ge idu kotha do janai dia bishide chief minister Nipio Rio laga sarkar bra aji idu katam do uthai gina ase ami khan ekta bra idu ekta bra detail de bra chai lobo Nagaland government laga idu notice idu hukum laga hisab de state pidore kimanda check gates ase sob bon hui chabo aru yade ta khan koi dise except police check gates nole do idia chuli thaka interstate ekta state bra dusra state par gorina chabole enega interstate khan ekla hi chulibo dibo aru alag kishim check gates kan departmental hobi organizations hobi colony hobi giman check gates ase idu sob bon greedy ase achibra idu Nagaland sarkar laga hukum debra ami khan chani pai ase aru idu dusra do ki ase gule do alag departments khan bra check gates uthai gina rakha khan municipal council town council bra check gates uthai gina rakha khan idu one sob bon greedy ase Nagaland sarkar bra achi tarik May 19 bra loigina aru idu ta khan bra janai di ase interstate check gates khan do May 31 2022 tak do chuli thakibo aru idu laga akide chuli thakibole state interstate check gates khan holibi tai khan home department government of Nagaland laga hat debra ta khan ijazat lobo lage koigina Nagaland sarkar laga idu hukum de aji ulai dia de janai digina ase saf pra dusra de eniga janai digina ase private individual noile do kuba organizations khan bra state noile ta khan state pidore town pidore district pidore tai khan ki check gates uthai gina ase tai khan ki nimide check gates chuli ase ki laga karan ki kam nimide check gates chuli ase idu kan bi sob bon greedy ase hatai di ase achibra koigina Nagaland sarkar bra idu chanai digina ase aro ekta aro dusra wala do ki ase gule do inter noile do ekta state ekta district noile do dusra district de chabole noile do district laga pidore inter aro intras district check gates khan de tai khan department khan police department khan holibi nolibi ene idu kan bra check gates chulia khan do ta kan sob HODs khan ge hudibo ta kan HODs khan ge hudigina justification dibo tai kan kini mide check gates kan chulia ase aro idu HODs khan bra tai khan la justification tai khan la reasons khan do home department de pathabo aro home department bra phapna guri sa bichide aro home department bra idu organizations khan departments khan ge ijazat dia bichide idu check gates khan do julibule baribo koigina janai gina ase idu dusra de tai khan iniga bi janai digina ase state pidore departments khan tai khan laga check gates to close kra bichide aro ta khan completely ta khan la structure nule do ta khan laga location aro ta khan laga idu buildings can misuse krile do idu kan do nohobo idu kane idu kan bi sob illegal collections nimide rakha kan bi ta kan sob hata bole lagibo koigina janai digina ase state department bra আমি kan dusra do apne next one do sabo deputy commissioner khan sub district de tai kan inspection team banabole lake aru idu inspection team do ADC headquarter laga ADC bra thakibo additional SP additional DCB district transport officer aru public relations officer khan tai kan itu inspection team de mojud thakibo aru idu inspection team khan bra tai kan zimidari lobo tai kan check koribo that ekta check kit bi rasta de noile do district bhitor de na thakibo aru सरकार ब्रा May 19 दे आछि हुकुम दिया दो पूरा स्टेट भितरे चेक केस खान हदाई दिया बोन दिया खान ताई खान ब्रा फाल ब्रा जुलिबो इदु लागा ऑर्डर दो ताखान इदु ऑर्डर दो मानि केना ताखान पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स दे चेकिंग चाबो इदु जानाय दियासे आरो इदु टीम ब्रा ताई खान एकटा टीम बनाय केना फाल ब्रा टीम बनाय केना ताखान पूरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स खान दे डाउन्स भितरे ताखान चेकिंग चाबो आरो ताई खान इनिगा चेकिंग चा सामदे जुटी कुनबा जगह दे चेक केस खान दिखिसि गले दो प्राइवेट होइले बि ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होइले बि न होइले दो कुनबा ग्रुप्स खान होइले बि इनिगा चेक केस खान जुलाई दिखिया पाइसि गले दो इंडियन पिनल कोड सेक्शन 188 और 384 भितरे ब्रा ताई खान के सजा दिबो कोइगिना जनाय दियासे और ताई खान लगा खिलाफ कदम उठाबो कोइगिना जनाय दिगिना से नागालैंड स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ब्रा इदु निशना ताई खान इदु चेक केस खान सब हदाय दिबो और अनऑथराइज्ड होम डिपार्टमेंट ब्रा इजाजत ना दिया चेक केस खान दो लोकल अथॉरिटी ब्रा होलिबि ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस नोइले दो नागालैंड भितरे सरकार लगा डिपार्टमेंट्स खान होलिबि पूरा हटाई दिबो फांगाई दिबो कोइगिना नागालैंड स्टेट डिपार्टमेंट ब्रा खबर जानाय दिगिना से 7 पॉइंट दिकिनेगा दिखि आसे गले दो नागालैंड भितरे चेक केस खान मैन करिबोले ताई खान इदोला ऊपर इंस्पेक्शन टीम बना खान ताई खान ब्रा पूरा comprehensive pura charu mari gina takan itu laga hukum do manibo aro taikan check case khan nijor laga lab karne nijor laga benefit karne takan itu illegal collection of money taking place kura khan manu khan bra jaga jaga de kala tarika bra busa jula khan takan phal bra check kuribo inspection kuribo koigina janai diase aro judi kunba manu bra iniga kala kam chuli thaka dikhi paise gole do taikan report dibo taikan bra itu notice to takan idu khobor do deputy commissioner nijor district laga deputy commissioner ge khobor janai dibo aro idu sat deputy commissioner bra home department government of Nagaland logode chiti likhibo idu khobor do janai dibo aro idu bichide home department bra idu laga kadam do uthabo koigina janai diase idu laga sat de head of office pura districts de head office bra takan penal action lobo iniga kunba nijor laga department pitode kunba officials bra iniga Nagaland state government pra check case phone kuri bole hukum dia do namani kina takhan laga lab karne takhan kalat kam kuri thaka dikhishi gole do tai khan laga khilaf saza dibo koigina kanun hesab de saza gara bra dibo koigina Nagaland state sarkar bra janai digina ase number 8 Nagaland state sarkar laga hukum de eniga bi likhi gina ase gunba manu check case laga in charge thakya khan tai khan government employees khan hulibi department bra ताई खान के इजाजत दिबो लागे कोइगिना जनाय दिगा से आरो इदुला साथ साथ दे कुनबि प्राइवेट इंडिविजुअल खान इनिगा चेक केस ते काम ग्र होमइदे ताई खान मौजूद ना थाकिबो कोइगिना जनाय दिगिना से नागालैंड सरकार लगा हुकुम दे डिपार्टमेंट खान प्रा नुले दो नागालैंड होम डिपार्टमेंट प्रा इजाजत दिगिना चेक केस चुलिया खान इनिगा काम दे कुनबि प्राइवेट मनु नुले दो इंडिविजुअल खान तादे चाइगना मौजूद ना थाकिबो कोइगिना जनाय दिया से इदु साथ साथ दे ताई खान kunba manu unauthorized manu nuledo groups kan check ke de thakshi gule do tai khan proof sabut nishna lobo aro tai khan laga khilaf kala tarika pra buisa jama kuribole koshish kura laga hisab de ta khan ge tai khan laga upore saza dibo nuledo tai khan laga khilaf ganun hisab de kadam uthabo koigina janai digina ase idubi aro janai digina ase inspection team khan tai khan kitia inspection chabo tai khan detailed report submit koribo deputy commissioner laga hatte idula sat sat deputy commissioner bra kiniga kurile phal hobo kiniga kadam uthaile phal hobo idu sab deputy commissioner laga hatte ase idu gone deputy commissioner bra idu sabo kogina chanai dina ase deputy commissioner bra arubi DPRO district public relations officer laga modut loigina iniga findings kan kunba iniga manuge thuria kan kunba private nule individual nule groups nule do organizations iniga gam kura khan ge thurise gule do tai khan laga khilaf bishi karabra saza uthabo koigina janai dese aro tai khan laga kadam khilaf ki kadam uthailibi idu kan do sab public la domain de jabo aro public ki janai dibo koigina janai dese ami kan idu next Nagaland government laga notice khan lode nacha gede ami kan kohima de ami khan laga colleague Mrs. Lorini Changlao lode idu laga opore phalra detail de kotha koibo. Yes, yes, Kohima, over to you. Kohima, can you hear me? Yes, Lorini, are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, Shipen. Yes, I can hear.
Yes, thank you for joining me. So, achi Nagaland Sorkar pra ekdam dangor kata mekda uthai gina ase idu Nagaland pidore kimanda cheke ase idu one sab bon guri ase kuina idu Nagaland Sorkar pra dangor kata mekda uthai gina ase. Aro before I ask you a question, ami dubi mention kuribole mon ase enika Nagaland Sorkar laga idu decision do ekdam dangor decision ekta loi gina ase and idu Nagaland laga history de the first time ase enigala kata motha bole. So ami kan jana nishna Nagaland de do every district phidor de every town phidor de nole do kumba jaga de do colony khan debi da khan ekta eniga do taxes khan utha nishna ase entry aro exit khan laga. So idu laga Sorkar laga fesla bra bishi manu gussa uthibo nishna ase. So idu laga decision do Nagaland state laga decision do apni laga hisab de how are the organizations, how are the public going to perceive this? How are they going to react to this? Apni laga hisab de.
Yes, Shipen. Though your voice is not very audible, but yes, it is about the illegal taxation in all the different checkers that has been put up in different locations. Like besides the interstate checkers, yeah, there are checkers. Like in Dimapur, there are different cases in the villages also, where like for a person who is carrying a brick or sand also, when they bring out from the village, they are collecting taxes also from there. So likewise, besides those village, some cases, some check cases in the villages, there are again some these tool takes and set up by the municipal councils also in different districts, and there are checkers and in between villages also, like police checkers. So yes, yesterday when I visited Kirupima Petusha, that landslide area also, there just a few meters away from that landslide area, there used to be a checker, police checker actually. And yesterday when I went down also, the checker was not functional also, but yes, the police were there for patrolling they say like they are for patrolling, so police presence was also there. But yes, with this order that has been issued today by the Home Commissioner, this will be a very good a very good effect to the people, towards the people also. That will really help because of the checkers that has been put up in various locations, the commodities, the price of the commodities, or all the products that has been brought from outside have been, the prices are high because of all this taxation also. So yes, public will be out. Like with this order, there will be of course satisfied, and they will be happy with that. That finally some strict order has been issued. Because knowing that though it is known by everyone that there has been a taxation from different locations, and yes, just last year also there has been a viral video that has been going across social media also about like this taxation from the trucks where like that comes in the state also, and that crosses the state also. Via Nagaland to Manipur. So yes, in fact, this is a very strong move. The government has issued this order, and in fact, if this notification and this order has been maintained, then yes, it will really help the public in many ways.
Yes, indeed, that's true. So now, if we look back at the history, now in Nagaland, it's not just in Nagaland, but in the other states also. The police department, they have a history of looting people, if I can use that word, because we have had so many experiences, we have had so many instances or proofs which expose the police departments at the respective check gates. We cannot be very specific here, but and a lot of times the police personnel, they have been caught red-handed trying to loot the public at the check gates. So now, if this order is seriously going to be implemented, very strictly. Now the police department, this is a very big news which comes with a very heavy loss for the police department. So how do you think the police department is going to react to this, or have they given out any reaction till now?
I believe like like even the department concerned police departments especially, they have now, with all the latest technology that they have installed in the offices also in all the districts. We just, and everyone will obviously will just hope that they will strictly maintain what has been what order has been issued, and they will act promptly on any report that has been uh, uh, ordered from all the district, or any tickets which are all the interstate tickets which are to be functional.
Yes, Lorni. So if we go through these, 13, 14, clauses that the government of Nagaland has issued today. Now, if we look at this, in none of the sections, it is mentioned about the underground factions. Because now here it's mentioned organizations, individuals, nuhile groups kan nuhile do police department huile bi nuhile do alak kishim departments kan huile bi Nagaland government bra ajila din de bra tai khan laga check case kan pura pon greedy ase kuigina idu bishi kara bra idu hukum do digina ase huile bi ami kan phar bra sai chikile do yade do underground factions kan bra, because what we can see is these are all only as far as the paper, whatever is printed on this paper is concerned, it on the sub overground laga ase.
Yes.
So what about the underground factions? Because it's not just the organizations that
Right.
are collecting taxes in broad daylight. We also have a lot of underground factions. We know how many factions are there in our state. So what about those factions? Are they government, or when the government came up with this order, did they also include the underground factions in this?
Chipen, yes, in regard to that decision by the undergrounds or the nation fighters, we just hope that because our state is just now trying to develop and trying to catch up with the other states, even our neighboring states also, and all we can do is that we can hope from them that they will also coordinate, and when as this order has been issued, we just hope from them, like they will also like contribute from their from contribute support or coordinate towards this order that has been issued. Yes, there has not been particular mention of any of those factions, but yeah, all we can understand is that it is given private organizations. So yes, maybe indirectly that may be diverted to them also, different factions also. But yes, we just hope, and I believe even the public will be hoping that with this order that has been issued, even all the factions that is present in the state, they will also coordinate and support, and for better tomorrow and for development progress.
Yes, we do hope so, indeed. So now, another question I have for you here. How effective do you think the implementation of this order will be? Because as far as this issue is concerned, it is something to do with money, and there is no individual who doesn't love money. I should be very frank here. So even Puila Brabi state Pidore subjects can bone ase enigado taganai. Hulibi in surprisingly, Puila do interstate check it egla takshe, then came up the the municipal and the town councils, they started
Right.
taking taxes, collecting taxes from people, and now it is mentioned here that even departments. So in some areas there are departments that are levying taxes on the public. So now if we look at this thing, it's all interconnected. So in this case, Nagaland Sarkar Prabi kiman serious pra itu taxes nolido toll gates kan tax gates can bone be in some way or the other people might find a way to operate illegally. So how do you think the government is going to tackle? It's mentioned here that they will have an inspection team, but how transparent, how truthful will these inspection teams be? What do you think about this?
Yes, Chiben, comparing to yes, besides the taxes also there has been different different QRTs that has been set up by even the police also, like if for women, for the girl child, for any household abuse and all those some those kind of QRTs has also been set up by the police. And as far as those that has been already set up, they are making it they are making it okay now, quite good. And now this regarding this taxation issue, um, I think I believe like now the police department, especially the police department, has to function this order very effectively and has to be serious. Instead of like we know like how Nagaland is, how we are very somehow compacted in a compacted and then somehow related to one another, and the linkage and that we have. We just hope that for the development of our state, for our own people only, not for others. I believe, I hope, believe that the police department also, besides any other stations that they have security that they have put up, but we just hope we can only just hope, and we will expect them to seriously take up this team who will work effectively on this in this regard. And yes. So this is also like not only for the police also, but even the public also and the villagers in different locations also, that they too has a part to play also. They too has to contribute also. And instead of just doing something and doing nothing and blaming the department, at the same time we will expect the department concerned who are given the any who are given responsibilities, who have been given responsibilities to effectively and to judiciously and then do help this order into effect.
Yes, Lorini. Yes, Lorini, please stay on the line while I enlighten our listeners, with the rest of the clauses here that the government of Nagaland has issued now. So please stay on the line. I will come back to you in a few moments. So yes, আমি খান ইতিয়া লৰিনি লতে কথা কুৰি থাকা দাম দে আমি খান আৰু এক পাৰ জানাই দিব আপনি খান কি ইয়াতে নাগালেণ্ড সরকার পৰা ইদি বাচিকিনা থাকা খান তো ক্লোজেস খান তো কি আছে. So let's dive deeper into these things. So yes, Nagaland government পৰা একটা জানাই কিনা আছে আৰু একটা Home Department government of Nagaland পৰা তাই খান team of officers can team banai kan secretariat debra pathabo check gates kan ge inspection group le check gates kan de ginega kam kan juli ase Nagaland sarkar laga hukum do tai kan mani asna nai idu tai kan bra team of officers banai gina ta kan check gates kan inspection group le pathabo kuina janai digina ase aru idu kwa nishna departments kan holibi kishim departments kan holibi tai kan bi regularly hotai din hotai tai khan laga officers khan ge check gates khan ge inspect kuribole pathabo koigina janai di ase aru tai khan kiman par ki dia tai khan idu check gates khan ge checking de jabo tai khan idu laga report to janggari do I beg your pardon, Home Department khan ge pathabo koigina tai khan janai digina ase aru next let's look at the next one. So BHQ police headquarter do khan do tai khan laga control room set up kuribole ase itu laga hukum opore tai khan itu laga hukum opore control room set up korina 24/7 chulibole ase tai khan all the days of the week 24 hours tai khan itu laga opore check gates bone kura khan illegal taxation khan illegal collection of taxes khan itu kan opore da khan itu la opore thian rakhikina suku rakhikina tai khan kam kuribole ase itu ekla nohoi tai khan mobile number bi dibo WhatsApp facility thagia lagar email khan bi dibole ase aru people tai khan janda ban bra kidia tai khan laga inikala khobor babo kumba chagade organizations noilibi individuals noilibi groups noilibi departments khan bra kala tarika bra puisa utha ininga chani paise gule to ta khan bra PHQ de WhatsApp de noilibi email de bra tha khan bra ta khan inform kuribo aru idubi Nagaland government bra chanai digina ase kun bra inform kuri ase informant laga identity do tai laga pejan do chupai gina rakhi dibo aru tai laga pejan do janai gina na dibo koigina idubi khopor digina ase to ami kan itia laga Idu ase so ami kan itia will keep you updated on this one in our next section. So itia laga khobor idu ase so Nagaland TV sa ta kan imile dhanyawad sab manu ge itia laga breaking news to yate pra samat kuri ase.
Hey, you haven't started yet?
It's very low quality water tank.
Just shut up. The shopkeeper has given us 5 years of guarantee.
Or forget 5 years. Drinking water from this tank can be very dangerous. Inside surface is also not plain, smooth and pure white. Why don't you do one thing? Install a Nipko Taj water tank.
Just keep quiet. Fix it.
Forget it. Let him die.